all. So I received my 2 Woori pull-ups that I ordered from Pullip Style. It's interesting because at the time the website made it seem more like you had to order it by, like, I think it was something like November 21st, or then you wouldn't be able to get it at all. But then they were like that they did buy more of them so that you could still pre-order them. And now I'm not really seeing anything about it being like limited quantity or anything. So I don't know exactly how long they'll have them available on the site, but there's also JP Groove, or actually ordering them from Japan. So I pre-ordered both of these back in November, and now they arrived. And I have to say, I really like their boxes a lot. Like, this is a really cute box. So these are smaller versions of these pull-ups, and they're supposed to have really great articulation. Let's see, I have like lots of pull-ups up here. So Dal here is supposed to be like a younger sister to Pullip, but these are even smaller, like they have smaller heads. They're like kind of like a Pullip brought down full scale. And so I am excited to check these out. So these are like a totally new line. I'm not sure if they're gonna make more of these in the future. But yeah, they're based off of like older releases of Pullip. So like some people actually have the full scale of these, and then they have the little one of it. I think that's so cute, but I don't have these in their full scale. Yeah, so this box is really cute. Which of course I'm gonna take it out of the box, but kind of giving you an idea of what the box looks like. And so yeah, so you could have her with her bunny ears on or off. And so yeah, with these, they I think they don't close their eyes, but you can still move their eyes from side to side. But it makes me think of Blythe dolls and how they have like Neo Blythe or Midi Blythe. And so these are like almost like midi pull-ups, that they're kind of like a smaller one is kind of what makes me think of. And like Blythes, the Neo Blythes, you can change the eyes, that they have like 4 different eye chips versus the midi ones, they just go from side to side. So that's what this makes me think about. I thought this one was so cool with her whole lip piercing. So yeah, so this is what the back and side of her box looks like, or I mean front side, and here's the back of her box. You can see her. And so let's go ahead and take these out and check them out in person. And I can obviously show the scale compared to one of my other pull-ups. Okay, so out of the box, what I immediately kind of wasn't super happy about, and I kind of guessed with the band kind of over her head, and these are kind of dolls that you can't really return unless they're really broken. And then even then, kind of on the return policy, it's like maybe they'll like send you a replacement arm or whatever and tell you how to fix it. Like, so yeah, this is not like a doll line where they're like, oh, you just changed your mind about your purchase, go ahead and return it. And I think you only have like a few days to say there's a problem. So, and I haven't had like major issues. Like sometimes like the wig, I feel like could be a little bit higher quality, but the thing that kind of bothers me of like, you know, when you spend money on like a nicer brand or whatever, is her bangs being uneven. And I also kind of like, well, promo pictures and such stuff of her. Here, let me look at the back of this. They don't come with a stand. It's weird they come, I knew that, but they come with this. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to use this in some way to be like a stand. Like there's no instructions that come with it. I don't know why they come with this. So you can tell me if you have any idea what this is. But you can see like in her promo pictures, her hair, it kind of looked like kind of this spiky bang, that it's a little like kind of a frayed look, and it kind of goes a little bit over her eyebrows. And so then the actual doll, it's more of a straight cut, and I don't really like how short it is on this side. I would like it to go more to eyebrow level. So that's kind of like my little, like, I'm not super happy about that. But I mean, otherwise, yes, the doll is looking really cute. Her hair, her wig Looks really nice wig. Really soft hair, super long. It's like this gorgeous color. You know, you sometimes wonder on camera if it's catching just like in person, but it has this very almost pink strawberry kind of streak look to it. So it's kind of like the strawberry blonde, but almost like a pink highlight. It's just really gorgeous. She's so cute. And so yeah, so here you can see she has like kind of this innocent eyebrow. She has little stars in her eyes, and they're kind of almost like seem like a very dark teal green, but like in person, like they almost like her whole eye could seem a little bit black, that it's hard to see the teal green color differentiation from the pupil. But she's very beautiful, and I love their ears. I think their ears are so adorable. But yeah, she definitely looks to have really great posability. I was just kind of fiddling with her. Let's see. So you can see like she can tilt her head up, she can tilt her head down, she can tilt her head to the side. So the posability is already looking really great. And I've seen kind of people, I've seen some pictures of people posing these, and they look like so much fun in terms of all you can do with their posability. Is so cute. So I'll even play and put them in some different poses and show you guys. So this is what she's looking like right out of her box. And yeah, and so her eyes don't close, but there's like a lever in the back that you can move from side to side, so she can look like she's looking to one side or the other or straight on. Her dress, let's see. So yeah, her apron is actually a separate piece, so you could take off her apron if you wanted to just have her in her furry bunny look. Her bunny outfit's really soft. It's really cute. You can see it even covers her feet and hands. Really cute. And so yeah, so she also comes with her bunny hat, and she has a little bunny fluffy thing that goes around her neck to cover her neck. So I'll get her in her full outfit to show you guys. But yeah, the apron is really nice. You can see like all this little detail, like all the lace and pockets. And yeah, they're functional pockets. And let me show you guys. And so yeah, it has this little bow in the back. But yeah, the bow, let's see. Yeah, so the bow, what I kind of like about these type of bows is it's actually a snap. So you don't have to untie it. So then it has this perfect bow look. I'm never good at tying it as to look like a perfect bow. And then you can see she has a little fluffy bunny tail, and she has like this little extra fluff around the ankles and around the wrists. Just so adorable. I complained about her bangs, but I mean, other than that, she's so perfect. So I think that's probably being a little nitpicky, and playing with her more, I don't feel like that's such a big deal. So let me go ahead and get on her hat to show you guys. Just a little bit more on her posability. So you can see here, I have her crisscross applesauce. Yeah, so they have like double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, wrist, ankle articulation. Like these are mega articulated. Like I'll probably have to even afterwards take off their clothes to really inspect their body. So I guess later on towards the end, maybe we'll have some doll nudity and try really check out these bodies, which are really amazing. Okay, so let's get on her hat. So yes, I just wanted to mention that yes, their posability of their bodies is better than the standard pull-up, but I would still be very like gentle probably with their bodies, that like kind of like the standard pull-up, that you know they might not be like super sturdy, of just being cautious with them. But yeah, there's definite improvements on the body and how much articulation you get. Like the standard pull-up doesn't have this whole head tilt, but it has like a little bit of a chest joint to kind of tilt from side to side. So kind of seeing her naked will be interesting to see if she even has a chest joint. I'm kind of curious about, but okay. So I got on her hat, and she's really cute with her little bunny hat on. And this is really nicely made. It's interesting because it was a little tricky getting on just right that there's like elastic around the neck portion so that it really is snug tight around her face just perfectly. So kind of is like getting the hat on top first and then kind of stretching it around to snap under her chin. Okay, I'm like, it's sometimes easier with stands to show these. Okay, so yeah, she has a snap under the chin to hold this in place. And then there's also like a fuzzy neck piece underneath that kind of makes it this perfect costume look, which is just so adorable. And so yeah, she has this little pin with a red bow by her ear. You can see her ears and just this super soft outfit. I mean, she is so fun that she's so posable. Her hair is super high quality. Her outfit is so soft and fuzzy. Like, she is just really, like, kind of maybe an expensive purse doll, but like she would be so nice just taking places and just being this really comforting, soft, highly posable, like, you know, and then you can have her eyes go to one side or the other side or straight on to take lots of interesting pictures. I mean, these are really fantastic dolls. So we'll go ahead and look at her little friend, and then we will look at their bodies, and then I'll show them with some standard pull-ups. You can kind of see them together. But yeah, so you can see, like, you can like balance her to sit on her own. So kind of sitting's a little bit easier. You know, stand, you kind of need her to lean against something. But she is super adorable. So let's go ahead and take out her little friend. Oh, also sharing that, which is really fun, and the standard pull-up doesn't come with this. They come with little extra hands that have, you know, like the peace sign, love sign, a little like clasping hand to be able to hold things, I guess like a more spread out high five, like a waving hand. So this is really nice that you come with all these extra hands, which is normally kind of something I notice with Blythe dolls. So I'm really excited. Okay, let's get out Pullip Noir. So here I have Pullip Noir out of the box. And what I absolutely loved about this girl is there's so much that's fascinating about her, but I just love her eyes. Oh my gosh. And her cute eyebrows. Oh my gosh. And I love that she has this little chain lip ring that goes to her ear. It's kind of hard to see with all these like ties. Right here you can see see her earring. This, it's just the detail. And then her cute ears, like this, like really makes me appreciate the ears. Oh, and you can even see it has this other she has this other piercing. So amazing. Oh, and a little bit of pink on her upper eyelid. I just love this girl so much. But she was a little bit more tricky, like getting her hair just right and stuff, taking her out of the box. So she comes with her hair in like 2 pigtails, even though that's not like and I haven't put her headpiece on yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get her to stand up. There we are. So her hair comes separated into 2 pigtails, and like it's kind of like all the curls are globbed into one big curl on either side. And there was like a hairnet over each kind of clump of curl, but it still was kind of a little frizzy, and I made it a little bit better. What you kind of then have to do is you kind of have to separate the big curl into smaller curls. So this is kind of how I worked it, but still like kind of what I'm doing, like some areas being a little more frizzy, more just kind of just still like the kind of the inbox, just being a little bit frizzy just from transportation type thing. What I tend to do is when I separate the curls, I take one curl and I kind of comb it from the bottom like up, and then I kind of retwist twirl it and kind of figure out which way the curl wants to twirl. And by then twirling it, it reforms kind of a better curl with less frizz. So that's kind of what I did with her hair. You could also just keep in the pigtails if you wanted, but like, you know, her pictures, here, let me show her picture. Her picture, you can see like she has multiple curls like this. So it takes like a little bit of finesse. But let me go ahead and put on her headband too so we can see that. So this is her with her whole headpiece on. You can see it has like a lot of these kind of frills along the side. Kind of looking at her picture, it looked like these kind of go in the front. I don't know if they're a little longer than her promo pictures. But yeah, I mean, all the detail that goes into this and all the pieces is just really amazing. But how I always do these head pieces is I tie them behind her head. So like kind of on the underside of the wig. So then it's not just under her chin. These ribbons in front of her face are actually like bows tied from the shoulders. So they kind of get a little bit in the way of like her lip piercing chain. I guess, you know, whether you like that or you could just, I don't know if it has like a functional purpose or you could just have it be a knot and kind of cut off the strands if you kind of felt like it was too much. But yeah, she has like lots of little, you can see also it's like this corsety detail of all this ribbon in the front. And there's all of this kind of mesh material. And she even has then this tied bow from the whole front portion down here at the bottom. And she has like the details are just amazing. So yeah, she has this little like keychain thing with this little cross with kind of these little, wow, okay, girl, he's trying to escape me here. Okay, all right, let me see. So here you can see her little cross with kind of the little like kind of little beads type detail. Like there's clear ones on each of the ends and the red one in the middle. And then there's these two chains coming down. And then this dress is like 2 layers. And underneath there's like a little bit of mesh. She has a little bit of white mesh to kind of help give some poofiness. She has, you can see here the fishnet tights. And here you can kind of see her knee joint a little bit. And then these shoes are just so amazing for such a small scale. So they're like this plastic mold with this painted detail for the little holes for her laces, and which looks super realistic. And then she actually has lace going through the holes. I mean, these are just absolutely amazing. I'm just really impressed with these dolls. So yeah, she also came with this weird thing that I don't know if it's meant to be a stand or what it is, just like her friend. And she also came with extra hands that I showed before, that she can hold things, do like the peace sign, wave, the love sign. So I like that you can take off their hands and have them do different things with their hands, which is really cute. So let's go ahead and look at them side by side with the full size pull-ups, and then we can take a better look at their unique bodies, which is really fascinating. Okay. So here you can see an example of a little pull-up family. So I try to pull out some pull-ups that have kind of a similar style, that I kind of liked these, this is kind of the styles that I like. I like this kind of more kawaii cute look, and I like this more goth look. So that's kind of how some of these were some of my favorites. So you can kind of see, so this is a dowel. That's like the little sister to Pullip. So you can see that very different scale and look. And she has a very different, unique look to her. So here, kind of then pulling her away, you can see what these look like together. So I definitely feel like they look like kind of like younger sisters. So it's almost like, I guess, you have the oldest sister, middle sister, and the very youngest. So interesting. I don't know if I think that the Dow and the Woories look super great together. I like the Dow with Pullip or the Woori with Pullip, but I do think that these look so, they look so good together. So I'm happy, even though I don't have the originals of these, I feel like they go so well with other pull-ups I have in my collection. And it's also kind of fun because I don't have some of these more original releases of pull-ups. So to kind of have a somewhat remake of these older styles to kind of add to my collection. I kind of sometimes like my collection is feeling a little bit like a doll museum. So these kind of add to my whole doll museum feel. So right now they don't have stands or anything. They're just kind of balancing. But I'll go ahead and check out their bodies, and maybe even I'll undress one of my big pull-ups so we can see their bodies side by side. Would be really interesting. Okay, let me get to work on that. So just taking off this whole outfit, I didn't take the apron off this, but the apron can come off. Yeah, I was almost sure. So these aren't like mittens that can come off, and these aren't like foot things that can come off. It's all one costume, which is actually really nice, and works really well. But taking this off, my Woori girl, her hand came off and was stuck inside this portion. So I actually used this weird thing that came in their box to like fish it out from inside the hand portion to get out her hand. So that was one thing that I a little bit struggled with. So let me get her and put her hand back on so we can look at her. Okay, get ready for some doll nudity. So here I have my Pullip, my Melody, the pink version, and here you can see this is what her body looks like. So these bodies, they definitely feel like a less sturdy plastic, but they have good articulation. So you see she has a chest joint and can lean like a little bit to the side and a little bit like just a little bit forward and backward, like almost nothing, just very, very, very tiny, but a little bit to the side. So kind of if you want them to have a side look, they can lean a little bit to the side, versus their head does not lean. It can just do the normal turn from side to side. So, and here we can see like her elbow joint. Her elbow joint's pretty good. It's not like the double joint, but like it can go beyond 90 degrees. And let's see, her legs. So this is what her legs can do. So, I mean, that's good posability. And she has ankle joints too and wrist joint. So it's pretty good articulation. And also, here, let me... So also that her legs can kind of go in and out from the side. So you can see they can go in and out. And at the knees, it can also swivel out. So you can see one straight and one swiveled out. So that gives you a lot of posability with these dolls. So let's go ahead and look at the Woori Pullip. So with this girl, you can see this is what her body's looking like. So you have, yeah, so I kind of already showed that she has like an ability to tilt up, forward and back and side to side at the head. Her chest articulation does less of a side to side, but a little bit of a forward to back. So it does like a little bit, let's see, it's like a small amount of a forward to back movement, but just really little. So here you can see the double jointedness of her elbow and the double jointedness of her knee. So that's the more, and she still can move her legs out or back in, and it can also like swivel, so she can then do, here, let me show you. She can do the whole crisscross applesauce position. So, yeah, so she is very highly posable, which is pretty neat seeing with these dolls. So, let me go ahead and get her redressed. So we're coming to the end of my whole review on these new Woori Pullips, and I think that they are really fun. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed by her bangs being a little off, but the posability and ability, the quality of the outfits, the quality of the hair, um, they're just really special. So I am really happy to have these in my collection, and I think they look really good with my other Pullips. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put them on my shelf and we'll see how they all look together. Oh, I did want to mention, and I think I forgot to, getting her outfit back on and getting her hands inside here was really difficult and scary. And I did eventually get it. Like, I just got her arms really straight and hands really straight and kind of very carefully finessed them in, and I did get it. But just so you know, that is very tricky if you take her out of this outfit. So I just wanted to give a heads up on that one. Okay. I'm just showing for now, I guess, how I'm having my Pullips added to this group. So you can see down here on this shelf, I've added the little Woori girls to the collection. So I guess I felt like this shelf here was kind of good, that you have this kind of goth group that looks really cute with her. And over here on this side and kind of the back, I have more my animal themed Pullip girls. So I kind of like her without her bunny hat on. It's fun both, but I really love her hair. I love long hair on dolls. So I think that they're looking really cute. So, you know, I'll probably continue to play with things, and who knows if I'll display them differently later, but this is how I'm adding them to the whole collection for now. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do all those things. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of these Woori Pullip dolls? Are you planning to order some and add them to your collection? I got 2 out of 3 of them. There's this other girl that's kind of in a school uniform outfit. These 2 were more my personal favorites, but I would love to hear your thoughts on these dolls in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.